New information tonight from the National Transportation Safety Board about that deadly mid-air collision at Reagan National Airport that left 67 people dead. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday night. I'm Larry Miller. Here's what we know right now. 42 sets of human remains have been recovered. 38 of them have been positively identified. And for the first time, the NTSB laid out a timeline of the events leading up to that deadly crash. Alexis Wainwright getting us up to speed.
Tonight we have learned that the data recorder that was recovered from that plane is being analyzed. The NTSB has emphasized that this is a very complex and emotional investigation, but they say they will find out what happened.
They're just all hurt, and they still want answers, and we want to give them answers.
NTSB board member Todd Inman acknowledges the pressure from the victims' families and loved ones as their investigation continues.
There's more, some new, there's some that have been there for 3 days. There's some that want to give us hugs. There's some that are just mad and angry.
Saturday, the third crew member on the Black Hawk helicopter has been identified. The Army tells CBS News she is Captain Rebecca Lobeck. We also learned that there were 5 air traffic controllers in the Reagan National Airport traffic control cab at the time of the collision. So far, 3 of the 5 have been interviewed by investigators.
This is a controller's worst nightmare. It hits everyone that works in that cab and knows them very hard.
Inman says these interviews take a long time because of breaks for emotions. The NTSB says preliminary data recovered from the plane indicates the aircraft was attempting to increase altitude just before the collision with the Black Hawk.
At 8:47:58, the crew had a verbal reaction, and FDR data showed the airplane beginning to increase its pitch. Sounds of impact were audible about 1 second later, followed by the end of the recording.
The report also shows the elevation of the plane at 325 feet and the helicopter at 200 feet. But Inman cautioned these are preliminary numbers and require additional data points. He also added that a day before the deadly collision, another regional jet about to land at Reagan National had a close call with a helicopter. Last year, Inman said the NTSB investigated more than 1,200 different events and provided hundreds of recommendations that could improve aviation safety and ultimately save lives.
Want to do something about it? Adopt the recommendation of the NTSB. You'll save lives. Get off and do something. I don't want to have to meet with another set of those parents like that again.
Alexis Wainwright, WUSA 9.